swear. Stream. Oh, crap. Okay. It's not working. Oh, turned it off. That would explain it. There we go. Oh my gosh. Really? So right before I started to do this, then I found out, like, everything's updating. Look, now that's even different. Oh, I gotta fix so much stuff. Uh, yeah, it's like everything updated all at once. Come on. Don't be a punk. There we go. Stream elements. Change to that. Sorry. Alright, now fixing all that stuff. Okay, back. Yeah, so OBS updated and everything, and now my iPhone camera doesn't work. And so I had to like rearrange my whole format just to get started. So I hope you guys can hear me and see me okay. This was a quick rush thing. I had to turn off the iPhone and use my other camera. Oh, so anyway, we didn't stream last week because I was busy and it was a holiday anyway. I had to enclose my porch at my house, and I had one day to do it, so we kind of skipped last Monday. Um, Seems like that's kind of going. I'm gonna check here in a while, make sure. I have to redo everything on all my settings, all my cameras, figure out if I can even use my iPhone anymore. Maybe it's a plug-in I have to get now. I don't know. Let's just talk about a little bit before we get started of the. Obviously, I'm here early. I've got things to do later, so I have to start now. So we got Deadpool in the arcade last week, and we did all that stuff when we unboxed it, make sure that the best that we can do to make sure that it was ready to go out of the box. I even adjusted the drop targets so that they work a little bit better. They don't work absolutely 100%, but they work good enough that nobody's complained. The drop targets. The one thing that did happen though, the first weekend when we were playing, somebody was playing it, and the little Deadpool that's in the hammock, that plastic all fell backwards. So like one of the screws fell out, and I found the washer was on the playfield, and the screw fell into the coin box. Hey, how you doing? Did you see 007 by Stern? I did see that it's coming out, but yeah, I guess we gotta wait till tomorrow to see what it looks like. So we'll see about that. I don't know. I hope that if it's anything, I hope it's all the James Bonds and not just one James Bond. Even though I'm partial to Sean Connery, I don't want it to be just Daniel Craig or Timothy Dalton or whatever. There was a leak of what the playfield and cabinet looks like. Oh, I did not see that. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm good. So yeah, Deadpool had a little bit of a screw issue. So I took it all apart, tightened all the screws on the playfield. Brand new game. I should have done that when we took it out of the box. Check all the screws too on the top of the playfield. But it's working great. The other thing is high speed. We got it in the arcade and only had two. Look at it now. I don't want to look at it now. Sutrol. Um, a high speed, we got it into the arcade and only worked for about 5 minutes. We did all this play testing after we did all that work, and it was playing the entire time, and it was in the arcade, worked 5 minutes. So I got to work on that, and I think I'll work on it tomorrow. I think it's a power supply issue. What's happening is it's blowing the solenoid fuse when the game gets going with a lot of action. But you put a fuse back in, and it'll go through all the test features. So it's not like a transistor or anything blowing. I'm hoping that my power supply was weak, and I got a new power supply, or something is loose, and when it goes really fast, it's arcing onto something. So I'm going to check all the mechs and make sure that my coils and stuff are not getting touched by anything bad. And I'm going to do that tomorrow. Today, we're going to get back into Stargate. Because, man, we got a lot to do. We got so much to do still. Oh, and Haunted House. Haunted House just decided to just, like, stop in the middle of playing on Saturday. It's just like, all of a sudden, it just stopped working. The ball wouldn't pop out of the popper. I got it unplugged, took the ball out, put it back in, checked what I thought was okay, and I turned it back on, and it worked fine. Which is, when you're a technician, it working fine after there was a problem is not always a good idea. You want to find what the problem is so it doesn't happen again, but unfortunately it started working again perfectly fine, so now I don't know what the problem is. So now I have to wait for that to give me another problem, and then I'll look at Haunted House again. So, we're going to Stargate. They're going to look at my setup is different because, like I said, OBS just decided to change all of a sudden. So this is what we got right now. We got this setup going on. I don't know if anybody's comments or something, they're supposed to be showing up in the stream. Again, I have to figure out what's happened, all my overlays and things like that, if they're working. I don't know. But for now, I didn't really get a chance to look at it. For now, we're just going to go back into this. Most of the bottom playfield is taken apart. Brent did put in the last few remaining bulbs that needed to happen. This camera's going to go away, by the way, so I can use it. Look at this bulb. This is, again, you can see when Gottlieb just got tired and they said, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. Why is it not focusing? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That would help. Look at this bulb right here. Look at that guy. It's under 2 metal wires. So in order to get this bulb out, you have to undo it from the underside. And, oh, my one camera's not even on. Man, this is frustrating me. Look, this playfield camera's just sitting there being all meh. Hold on just a second. But anyway, this bulb you have to do from the other side. And, like I said, when you're putting the LED ones in these, whatchamacallit, Gottliebs, the holes aren't big enough for LED bulbs, so you have to slightly drill them out. So we had to do that too. Excuse me a second while I get to the playfield camera and I reload it. Properties. I gotta reload it because it's frozen. That disappears. Come back. There we are. Man. It's always nice, like right before your stream, to find out that all this stuff is not working. That's just great fun. Alright, so yeah, we did this bulb that was wonky under here. That one he had to drill up. Look at my arm. Look at my arm. What a pain. It is a pain. This was the end of Gottlieb. This was like a year before Gottlieb went out of business, so I think they were just not caring anymore. This one, he was able to drill out, but he did kind of hit this metal piece, but he did get that one. And we got that one. So all the bulbs now are LED. There are some that we have to fix in the back, but now they're LED. So all this stuff needs to be put back. And I think what I'm going to do today before I have my appointment after 1, turn my little thing off here. There we go. All right. Before my appointment at 1 is we're going to go into the pop bumpers and we're going to clean under there. I don't want to take them all the way apart because they're working great. I'm just going to try my best to clean underneath the pop bumpers. And unfortunately, you can't see me, but that's okay. See, like I said, the comments aren't showing up either. So I'm going to figure out. I'm not going to figure it out now. I'm going to have to figure it out later. What's going on? But for now, I apologize that your comments are not showing up on the screen if they're not showing up on the screen. Proceeds, costs, overlays. All the overlays are right there. Well, it should be working, but it doesn't look like it is. Anyway, I'll try to catch your comments and I'll try to say it, and then I'll figure it out. It's just me, no worries. It's not just you. There's 3 people. 3 other people might type on their keyboards accidentally. Let's take these guys off. Look at these guys. They sit here and they wobble. So when the pop bumper pops, they wobble. So I want to take these little guys off and... oh, it is showing up. Oh, it's showing up on there. Okay, comments are showing up. Oh, and then I got to clean up this whole mess of... all the stuff that has to go back on here is all right there. It's not in a very good position. So, So, yeah. We'll take off these creaturey guys. I don't know the name of them. David, you know the name of those things. You're the big Stargate fan. Alien mastodons, or whatever they are. I don't know. That one's too big. Too big. Probably too small. 16ths. Let's try this one. There it is. There's the size. So he already put LEDs in here, but I'm just going to make sure that it's clean. There we go. Look at these little guys. I think you can still buy these from Marco. See, look, it's got a little bit of wax on there. We don't need the wax on his nose. What do these just really? Does that just sit there on there like that? Okay. These nuts just sit on here. So technically, this is the cap, and these guys are just on there for show. All right. Let me get the other guy off of his top. And yeah, we really need to slow down on the buying of things. We don't want to, but we gotta get more stuff done and more space. We're working on getting more space, which I don't know what these nuts on here, was that really factory? I don't think that was factory. They're just nuts that just sit on here. Wonder why. Wonder why they're there. I wonder if the book will show that they're not actually supposed to be there, or they're supposed to be someplace else. We'll see. Alright, so we got the little guys off of here. They're not broken. Just a little dirty. So I'm going to stick them all in some cleaning stuff. If I can find some cleaning stuff. Where is my... When all else fails, just get another one. They're going to get a nice foam bath. Sitting there. Get their bath on. One at a time, two at my time. almost as if I'd like a third camera, but I don't have one. All right, while those are in there, there are some other things to try to get out of here. So, I don't know if you can see. What? You can't. Well, you can't see. You can see it on this one. I got to take this off. We got to change the rubber and then take these little caps and get rid of them and put our nice rubbery ones on that we got. So I need to get my special little under plastics tool. It should be here somewhere. Probably underneath all these plastics. My under plastics tool under the plastics. Alright, some of this stuff's just going to have to move. That goes away, that goes away. I will figure this out. I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Found the tool. This is the special little under plastics tool to get under the plastics. This one has two different sizes on it, 5/16 and 1/4. You're only going to need the 1/4. And is this the right one? Yes. So I'm going to put this guy under here. So I don't want it to turn, I just want it to take off the cap. If possible. Sometimes these caps don't want to come off, which is also one of the reasons why we're getting rid of them. Is it taking the whole thing? Oh, it is taking the whole thing. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, so much fun. There we go. There we go. Just take the cap off, not the whole plastic. Quit taking the whole plastic with you. It's taking it all. It's taking it all, Captain. Come on. There we go. And you gotta get a tool to get that out. Usually a tiny little pick. Yeah, these Acorn caps that come with Gottlieb's. They're designed to just be pushed on the factory. They're not screwed on with a thread. They're just pushed on. And they suck to take off and put back on. So we're getting rid of them and we're just replacing them with the silicone ones from Titan that we got. So if we do have to replace it, it'd be a lot easier than this mess. Come on, you. Oh, yeah. There it is. There it is. All right. Got that one off. Taking it all. Taking it all. Don't know if I got to take it all. What did I do with the pick? Did I just leave it there? Did just leave it here. Should have brought it over. Alright, so all those little caps, we'll save them, but I mean, really. Alright, so this guy comes off here. Clean that. Take this rubber off. It'll now be a purple one. While it's off, we're going to tighten that back down and we're going to clean up underneath this stuff real quick. I also need to get a quarter one. That's a half. Here it is. Quarter. Where's the other quarter? 1/4, 1/4. Okay. This one's not tight. I don't know if it'll get tight. Just sitting on top of the plastic. Yeah. Some of these are designed just to protect it from come on, buddy. Neither one of these are gonna fit, really? Actually, I gotta take them off because I gotta clean them. Gotta clean the posts too. Stay there, buddy. Tight. You know, once it's down in the inside the actual cabinet, you kind of don't want to take it back out. These are such a pain to lift up and take out. The way they're designed. I mean, just to do some basic checks, you just can tilt it back, which is great, but to really work on it, it's hard to drag them up because they're so heavy. Come on, you. Come on, you. And Brent was trying to find a wax for this playfield. It's got the Mylar on it. He kind of wanted the Mylar to figure out a way to get it to shine. He's tried probably a dozen different things. And nothing is shining the way that he wants, so we're just going to have to live with it as it is to a certain extent. And then we'll just... Da, 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 da. Wait, that's Tron. Do 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 do. So he'll just use the regular wax just to do what we gotta do. Look, it's our dirt on there already. Bumper. So you just got the 2 pop bumpers, not 3. See if I can clean this guy without having to take it off. No. Now a rubber goes around that one too. Get all the parts back together. Alright, let's get the wax off of the posts. So we put it back on. Oh man, I've already done hours and hours of work next door in the restaurant this morning. A lot of work yesterday at my house. Work has been working and working and working and working. Wonder what a day off is like. You know, one of those days off where you can just kind of chill. too big, right? That's too big. That's not going anywhere. I need a deep socket 1/4 inch. Socket, so I don't have to do this. 6, 9/30 seconds. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'll do it the hard way if I have to. Wait, there's 1/4 inch on here. Trying to find some wrenches. There's a 1/4 inch. That might help. Let's do this guy. Alright, maybe it'll help at the end, but right now it's kind of like in the way. Thought I had a deep socket 1/4 inch, but it, you know, you're working on a bunch of things. It could be anywhere. Oh, by the way, my high score on Deadpool was as I thought. It was short-lived. It lasted about a week, though. He finally beat my high score on by 13 million on Saturday, so still achievable to get a high score or a higher score. And it was a nice feeling to actually have a higher score than Brent for once. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. Mr. Rogers, where have you gone? Yeah. Man, I wish I had my socket. Wish I had a socket. I should just go buy, I don't know if you can just buy the one size and buy a dozen of them so that you always have one everywhere. Instead of buying a set with all the other sizes you're not going to use. A bunch of sockets, a 1/4 inch sockets, 5/8. I need 5/8 for, you know, legs. All this extra work that hopefully I'll never have to do again. Dope. And that's why you want a socket. A lot less droppage. There we go. Oh my gosh. We're there. We're there. We're there. It's in there. It's tight. Okay. Give me my freaking wrench back. Okay. Now I gotta find in our kit that rubber. Should be the biggest one, I think. Or one of the bigger ones. This one. You kind of have to compare with the one that's kind of stretched out. Come here, buddy. There we go. Nice and purple. Because we want some purple. clean this plastic off real quick. All right. Make sure we're lining it up like the other one. Right there. And purple post caps. Purple. We got a whole bunch of colors. I spent over $200 on different colored post caps so that we can have them for all sorts of different machines and get rid of all these annoying Gottlieb ones. There we go. There it is. Looking pretty. Oops. Purple post caps. Looking good. Alright, let's see how our little mastodon-y things are. Or whatever they are. Oh, I gotta take these guys apart too. Oh my gosh. Put them back on. See if I can find the book real quick and see if it's supposed to have those extra bolts just, or nuts just hanging out there. Dun, dun, dun. Where did I put the book? I don't think I want to look for the book. If I can't find the book in 2 seconds, I'm not looking for it. We'll just deal with it. Nope, can't find it. Alright. Where's our cups of mastodons? Macedonian cups. All of them. Just cleaning off our mythical creature tops. Getting in all the little crannies and nooks. Boy, this thing is rough. It pulls the paper apart real good. Alright. Looks pretty good. I don't know how many times he's been beat up over the years. But what happens if I don't put the little nut underneath? He'd still be wobbly. I'm going to skip the mystery nut. Some mystery nut under there. I don't know why. Why it was there. Maybe just give a little bit more room for the bulb in case, you know, some air when it was incandescent. I don't know. Or maybe just to keep them from rattling around too much. That's the wrong size. Was it a 5/16? Or is that where we're at? Put it all the way down. Oh. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Maybe it's not supposed to be all wiggly. Huh. I don't know. I've never played this game before. I don't know. So you learn all this stuff. like put it all together and take it all apart before you ever play it, and then I'll start to learn a bunch of stuff about it. All right, maybe they're not supposed to be wiggly. Maybe they're supposed to be actually screwed in the proper way. Either way, we're done with the extra mystery nut under there. Too much time on my hands. Get the wax off its nose, 'cause it doesn't need it. Oh, this can go away, by the way. Trash. Trash the old rubbers. Get all the wax off, and then I got paper towel all over it because it's tearing it apart. There it goes. Little guy. Just a little guy. Do, 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 do. I started watching Stargate SG-1 like months ago. And I think I got to episode 6 and then I forgot I was watching it. So I haven't been back. I don't know why. Just haven't been like, I'm pretty sure it probably gets better. But it hasn't been enough to draw me back to watch it. There we go. There you go, little guy. How's that feel? Feel good? Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. All right, there they are. I'll find the book. If it says it's supposed to have the nuts underneath there, I'll put them back. But otherwise, they're not there. All right. Next, let's take this rubber off. Oh, you're underneath there, aren't you? Look at you underneath that ramp. Such a little guy. So probably, take this apart, probably going to have to readjust it later. I think that one goes up there. And this one goes down here. It's smaller. Let me clean under there first. Hey, Pez. Let's fire it up. I can turn it on, actually. This one I don't have to, we can't play it. But I could turn it on. I've turned on worse. Yeah, so I'm going to figure out my blowing solenoid fuse on my high speed. The special solenoids are fine. They're not blowing. It's just the regular ones. So that's going to be fun. And I'll work on that tomorrow when I got some time after work to get there and do that. I hope it's just the power supply. Or like one of the coils is just a little too wiggly and it's touching something. And it's arcing enough to blow the fuse. I don't know. I hope it's not that big of a deal. it does mean I have to check every single one of the coils in high speed and make sure it's not the problem. Alright, that's that. I'm pretty sure I have pictures of this area, so we can put these things back together. I hope. I'm going to be giving back the high speed I have back to the owner tomorrow. He'd like me to take his mousing around. Ooh. I've never seen that one before. Yeah. We're still waiting on our Attila the Hun. We're supposed to be getting an Attila the Hun. So we're waiting on that. Alright. I'm going to have to go back in my pictures, figure out what's going on with this area before I put this guy back on. Obviously, I need to get the posts cleaned up wherever they are. There they are. Oh yes, this is the metal one. Yes, now I know which one this is. Okay, this is the metal thingy. Now it makes sense. Alright, let's clean it. Let's clean it and get it back on there. Actually, decal looks really good. It's always nice to have something really old that shines really well. This is definitely the side that nobody will ever see, but it's metal. It probably reflects that light pretty good. Alright, so I have to get the rubber under here so that I can put the post on and the screws. Yeah, but you'll know it's clean now. I will know it's clean. And I'll be happy to know that. So let's throw in a little bit of cleaning solution. Get these posts cleaned up. And the cleaning solution is 100 parts spray away and 0 parts anything else. That's the cleaning solution. Good old friend spray away. When you need to get your post clean, and well, that's all you have is some spray away. Liquefied spray away? Well, it's liquefied because I sprayed it into the cup. That's why it's liquefied. Crazy sprays. Alright. So kind of have to set it up a little bit here around the rubber, because you got to put the rubber on while you screw it in. Come on, buddy. Just sit down here. There we go. And I need a flathead screwdriver. As much as I hate flathead screwdrivers, it's necessary right now. Alright, you go there for now. It's a big metal piece. So go through here, go through here, and then go through there. Get it started. Actually, I think I can go all the way. And I can put some tension on it. These are machine screws. They are not wood screws. We'll see how hard it is to do this. To stretch it across. Doesn't look like it's gonna be fun. Okay, gotta pull that this way. Ah, up under there. Trying to hold it where the hole is underneath the other hole. A little bit harder when there's a tension with some rubber thing underneath it. Get the screw in there. Come on, buddy. It's also fun to try to get around this big alien mastodon pop bumper thing. Get over there. Line up. Ah, there we go. Oops. We just spilled our liquid spray away. It's okay, because we're not going to fire it up anytime soon. There, clean that up. Just spray away. It won't do any damage. Okay. Line up this hole. Right there. See if I got it. I did. Spilled the spray away. It'll clean up nicely. Yes, it will. Alright. There's that brand new rubber going on there. Oh wait, this has got a rubber sleeve that needs to go away. Put a new rubber sleeve on it. All around the pop bumper, we got all sorts of crap here. Chewed up. Ooh. Where'd it go? Chewed up rubbers. Chewed up rubbers. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? It disappeared from this plane of existence. Postponed? I guess we're not going to get to see it. Alright, well. Doesn't matter. Gotta get a new post. I don't know if these were factory or what, but they're tapered. These ones are not tapered. Go on there, buddy. And then another little rubber doohickey doodad. Never enough. Never enough pieces when you get these freaking rubber kits. Oh yeah, I've tested it. It's actually enough. No, it's not. You tested wrong. It's not enough. So I have to order more. It's my custom kit and it works great. No, it doesn't. You're lying. You're lying right now. All right. That drop target's not going to go down because this whole mech is not set up right. I got to readjust that entire mech. Ugh. Okay, well, that whole area is secure. So we got these guys, that guy, this guy. Not too bad. Now the problem is I don't have enough of these little rubber things. The whatever, 7/16, whatever they are, little post rubbers. So I need one more over here. If I have to, I can get a black one and put up here, because I'm pretty sure I have a black one, and hide it, and then put the purple one up here. And then not worry about buying anymore. Unless it just fell out somewhere. Post post caps, white rubber, shooter rod, stupid. Alright. It's kind of a mess over here, and that's really my fault, but I had to do what I had to do. I think this guy goes down here on this thing. Pretty sure. Some of this could be a little self-explanatory. You know, right here by stupid light. The dumbest light in the game. We need to light this part, but we also, you know, we suck at bulb placement, so I guess we just deal? Yeah, I guess you just deal. Alright, where is... There it is. And 5/16. I gotta take the stupid caps off. Taking stupid caps off one more time. Come on, you. Trying to get the cap off of that. Just, you know, it's inevitably just going to be a big pain in the butt. Because these caps suck. There's one. There's one cap. Cap, cap, cap. Gottlieb post caps are the stupidest. Why do they exist? That's really great for the guy putting it together. We just, you know, just push them on there. They'll work great. Well, what if the guy has to take it apart? Not our problem. But you try to unscrew the post cap, you take the whole post with you. Not our problem. We're going to be out of business in a year. Come on, dude. Just let go of your stupid post cap. There it is. Oops. Drop the plastic. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so now set these guys here. I got these. We're working on this Pamela Anderson movie pinball. It's going to be huge. All of our resources are going toward this thing called barbed wire. See, look at all the old wax residue. And in your mind, you're going, well, that's good. That shows that, hey, they waxed it in the past. No, that was Brent's attempts at waxing. So that doesn't mean that they waxed it in the past. That just means Brent was really sloppy when he was testing different waxes on the Mylar. Get it out of there. Get out of there, you. Get out of there, you wise guy. Right. That one is not so waxy anymore. Waxy paxy. So I had to take Deadpool apart and do another adjustment on the drop targets to get it even better. So what happens with the drop targets is if you hit them too hard, they don't drop. That's because they're hitting the back of the playfield wood and bouncing back to position before they can drop. So you have to push them a little bit forward toward player to allow them to drop. And I did that by putting washers under the front and slightly tilting the drop targets so they leaned a little bit more forward, and that does kind of work, but it's not working 100%. So I might need to put extra washers or something. But it's okay when you just kind of hit the top drop targets, they'll fall. But if you hit them hard, they stay up. And I don't think that's how it was designed, intended. All right. I'm going to put these guys back in their holes right under here and get this plastic back on. You're gonna be the greatest star. Gate. Ta-da. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a black post rubber to put on there. Not on that one, but on the other one. That's the wrong size. That's not ever gonna do anything. There we go. There we go. It's got to be small enough that it fits in the magnet so you can get down in there. There we go. Here, actually, let me just take it off now because this rubber blocks it. And I'll put another rubber up here. Come here, you. Pop out of there. And you go right there. There we go. Is that it? No, it goes farther down. Go down there. There we go. There you go. Right there, little purple guy. I'll set that there so I remember. All right, plastic. Nice, nice, nicely nice. All right, you go right here on that one, and that one, and then purple post caps. These ones are so much better to get off than the metal ones. Look at that. Look at that blending in. Blends in. Yeah, they are a little bit lighter than the plastic, but it still blends in and looks cool. Doo-doo-doo. Oops, wrong way. Nice little purples. All right, let's see, where am I at now? I got plastics everywhere, basically. Some I can put back on, some I have to wait still. And then I think these are the slingshots, right? That one goes there. And then this one goes here. Yeah, I can put the slingshots back on. I think that's how we can finish it up before I have to go on my appointment. Appointment time. Now, if I show these to Brent, he's going to want to do his baking thing and make them flat. But I don't think that we have to worry about these too much. They're not overly bulbous. Tell them I said hi at your appointment. Yeah. It's my grandmother going to the DMV, and I'm kind of helping her with that. So I'll make sure that I tell them that, and they'll be thoroughly amazed that I even know you. Because random DMVs in New Mexico, they're huge fans of Pez. There we go. There we go. Put on a post cap, call it a day. They might be. Well, I'm gonna tell them. If they look at me confused, That's not my problem. So I'm short post caps too, but like I said, we bought a whole crap ton of these things. This bag right here of very colorful post caps from Titan Pinball. All these colors, and I think I got 50 of each. All of these, this whole bag was, yeah, it was like $200 and some for these little things. So yeah, gets expensive quick. There we go. There we go. We just wanted them so we can put them on like Superman and some other stuff. So use the offer code Arcade Dungeon and receive a free error code at the time. Yeah. Just make sure to use it in checkout, and just ignore when it says not a valid code. Just ignore that. This stream not brought to you by Titan, makers of very expensive silicone caps. Titan. Well, that looks pretty good. I mean, we did stuff today. I mean, I didn't do like 1,000 things. And I may come back and I do a little bit later, but we did this, clean that up, change out the post caps, put a new rubber, did those, change the rubber, clean those up, put this on, this on, this on. I mean, that's good enough for a guy that's got to go to work and or go to an appointment. We'll do more. We'll do more a little later. Maybe I'll stream it a little bit later. Maybe it might be tomorrow. But I really got to work on the high speed and figure out this whole new OBS system and figure out why my iPhone plugin doesn't work. So that's it. That's what we got. Lot was accomplished and a little bit was accomplished. So thank you so much for watching. Pez, a couple other people out there. My brother who was watching earlier. Don't know if he was still around, but thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll keep working on this stuff a little bit later and work more on getting our freaking high speed working. Good work. Thank you, Pez, so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons, everybody. Oh, here's our little topper. This is what's going on our Deadpool. I got this at Comic-Con a few years ago. This is our Deadpool topper. We're getting lights, so he lights up. But anyway, that's our Deadpool topper. Not going to buy a Stern one. All right. See you guys later. Take care. Peace out. Have a good afternoon and evening and all that other jazz. So, see you guys on the flip.